Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. And the Green Bay Packers taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Christian Kirksey. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Henry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And he stopped immediately there.
Lamar Miller.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, There's nothing but room to run.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
3, Packers 0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
And the question swirled around Green Bay all offseason in free agency and through the draft. Did they acquire enough pieces to help their all-star quarterback Aaron Rodgers? Just think about the last 2 years for him. 51 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions, and rallied the Packers to 13 regular season wins last year and a trip to the NFC Championship game. He's still one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and the Packers are hoping to take the next step.
38-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 16 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Thrown away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A.J. Brown. A gain of...
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Makes the score Titans 6, Packers nothing.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
10 more yards.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Titans 40.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Aaron Jones. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's on the carry.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby.
1-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
It is.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
6. Packers 3.
So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
You like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that one?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Quick slant to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete to A.J. Brown.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A.J. Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tannehill. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tannehill throwing again. Henry's got it out on the left side. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he's got the 1st down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he gets this to Davante Adams.
That's another.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6.
6-6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And on the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. The open man is Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. First down carry now for Miller. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Ronald Blair on the stop.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Tannehill. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
The Titans first down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Henry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The Titan ball carrier.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Tannehill's pass.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now a first down throw. Tannehill out to the right to Humphries. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal.
Yard line.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Packers 6.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me,
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's got this down to the 35. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Ryan Tannehill, who's had the hot hand in the first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
At the 20-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
41-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
On first down, it's Jones. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Rodgers with a handoff to Aaron.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Again, it's Jones.
At the 44-yard line.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Robert Tonyan.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Packers first.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the Titans' 20-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devin Funches with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Tannehill. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Derrick Henry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. Jair Alexander on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
Running jet sweep here, Humphries.
At the Packers' 34-yard line. The
ball looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
31. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
a shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
14.
I love the drive they're working on here, because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
The pass. Fumbled on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
The kick.
And that'll bring him back within a point.
Makes the score Packers 13, Titans 12.
It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm, because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
At their own 20.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Derrick Henry, the Titan ball carrier.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
A gain of a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Now Tannehill. Preston Smith in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
14 on the play. 3 and out.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Aaron Rodgers, the 8-time Pro Bowler with an 8-point second-half lead and looking to add to it. Rodgers now to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
3 yards. Operating from the gun.
Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing again is Tannehill. Oh, he stays up. A strong running. Looking here for Smith downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Tannehill's pass.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, Tannehill. They shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Tannehill getting this complete to Smith. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Henry. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Tannehill now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tannehill's pass.
Darrynton Evans, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Number 33.
Tackle made there by Kamalei Correa. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Jones. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of
from the 45 on 2nd down. Rodgers caught left side by Funchess.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Rodgers with the handoff to Aaron Jones. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Crosby puts it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Packers 30, Titans 19.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through. Yeah,
not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 11. 1:53 remaining. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tannehill. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Now a desperation throw. It got his man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On first down, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Derrick Henry.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Packers, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.